Hello, we are here at the EA3, that's EA, E3, EA before E3, something like that.
Yeah, very creative name.
Something like that. Also a creative name, Jeff Skalski,
Yes.
producer on Warhammer Online, Age of Reckoning.
Yes,
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Not too shabby, it's a nice day.
Starting the day.
Nice
A lot
day
of
in Los
product to
Angeles.
play.
Yeah. So you guys are doing a whole bunch of add-ons, some free add-ons for your game.
Yes.
Land of the Dead is the big one.
Yes, correct.
Just kind of take it from the top. Tell us, what is Land of the Dead all about?
So we're basically getting a lot of new players into the game, getting back, fighting the war, and we introduced 2 new careers, the Slayer and the Choppa, and then we've had a bunch of events, live events, kind of leading up to it, which is leading up to the final chapter, which is the introduction to the Land of the Dead. And it's getting players out into the Necropolis of Xandri, getting out and challenging and doing the challenges for the Tomb of the Vulture Lord.
When is the culmination of this whole arc going to happen? When's all this
So
going to...
This is the final chapter for this live expansion arc. So we're looking for the month of June. We're actually going to release this to the players.
Okay.
So we'll get them out into the Necropolis and have them up against the Tomb of the Vulture Lord. So we're pretty excited. So we're almost there.
Give us some more detail on what are you going to find when you reach the Necropolis? Like what kind of horrors await?
The first big thing to talk about is the fact that the zone itself is actually RVR gated. So basically, depending on the capture of Tier 4 zones in the game and killing players, you actually collect resources, which then you can fund your expedition to the Land of the Dead. So at all times, there's always one realm that holds control, whether it be order, whether it be destruction. And then basically, once you're in the zone itself, it's actually a pretty sizable zone. It's about the size of at least any of our other Tier 4 zones, like Reichland. And you're always RVR flagged in the Land of the Dead. So you kind of always have to look over your shoulder. You never really know when the players are going to, come in and try to swarm and take over the area. So, and that's just the outside itself. Lots of PQs, a lot of content. We have over 18 PQs that you can experience with your friends. They're all kind of catered for six-man groups, but you can go at them as a solo player if you want, or of course with bigger groups. And then as you make yourself up to the tomb and actually into the tomb itself, that's actually rank 40 content. And then you can challenge the tomb, which is actually an instance dungeon, which is a 6-man run.
Can you speak to kind of what your ongoing content plans are going to be once this whole cycle completes itself?
You can definitely expect continued support with our live events. That's been really positive with our players. As we did like Keg's End in December and Heavy Metal and all these different events. So we'll continue to support those and release those in a timely fashion. And we're definitely planning on what's going to be the next thing after the Land of the Dead. So I think you guys will be hearing some information about that over the coming months.
What's next? Can we expect to see some coke drinking robots in your game?
So I'll tell you how that started.
Okay.
So there's a buddy of mine who's a creative director over at the Guilford studio working on Burnout. So he challenged me, and him and a couple of his guys in his office said there was just no way possible that you could drink a can of Coca-Cola like that. He said it felt like they were trying to swallow like a pillow full of pin cushions. So I said I could definitely do it. I've been drinking Coke forever. It's like, it's like water to me. But I can't do it compared to how some other people can chug in like 8 seconds, which is kind of crazy. So the deal was, if I could chug a can of Coke, he would change his Facebook religion to my name.
Okay.
And today I am his religion on his Facebook page.
Very nice.
Yes.
Cool. Well, thanks for your time.
Sure, anytime. Definitely, get into the game, and we'll see you in there this summer.
Cool. Very good. Well, that's going to do it for now. We're going to go see some more games and check you later.